Another year and another trip to the Superdome for Louisiana versus all y'all. I'm Jarrett Roser, and this is Keizavion Woods, senior linebacker and standout for the Haynesville Golden Tornado team. And folks that were watching some of the previews last year, remember Key and I talking about getting ready for that game. A young Golden Tornado team that made it a year ago, and now this year returns as the top seed, undefeated in Division IV non-select, and looking to close out his high school career in that 2025 class, his high school career in style with a state championship heading back to Haynesville. But they got to get through a tough second-seeded South Plaquemine team. And Key, let's just start out back to the Superdome. How does this week feel to know that you guys are going to have an opportunity here to play for another state championship?
It feels great. We've been dreaming about this since 8th grade. Like I said last year, it didn't finish out like it's supposed to finish out, but we still made it. So the bright lights, is different. I don't know, it's a different feeling, like when you get in there. But I think this year, we all used to the lights, and it'll just be straight business, strictly business.
Some of that is what I wanted to ask you about for sure. Last year, you guys got back to the Dome for the first time in a few years. And obviously, you went against a team in Oak Grove that had been there more recently. And a lot of those guys had kind of had that experience before. What do you remember? How would you explain to people that have not played on that field before what it's like to walk into that place and just how different it is to kind of adjust to on the fly in terms of the actual visual dynamics and this big dome with those bright lights and also the atmosphere and the stage and all those things?
It feels great. It's like it's a different feeling, I swear. Especially when you're young, like it's a different feeling. Like when your first time going in there since you was like young, like me, I haven't been in there since what I was like about 5. I don't know, but I was young though. But when my first time going back in there, it was different. Like it's like bright lights and long hauls, and then you watching the clock while you sitting in the locker room while the other team playing. It's different. Like it's different.
What did you guys learn from that experience that you felt like could kind of be something that you build on for this season and then obviously this year, this week going back into it? So many of y'all that played in that game last year and got that experience under your belt. How has that helped you so far, and how can that help you now going back in there this week?
It helped me tremendously. I think all our team, the whole team, they all dream about this a long time, and they all got it on their mind that when we go in there, it's strictly business, and that's that we've been telling each other since we left New Orleans last year that it was gonna be strictly business. That when we go back, we knew for sure that we was gonna come back because we were gonna make sure that we've been grinding all summer. We've been grinding all summer, and it's gonna pay off.
Tell me some more about that. Just the confidence and mentality of this group. For guys like me on the outside, I looked at kind of the landscape, and particularly with Oak Grove moving up to Division III and knowing the experience y'all had and the talent y'all had coming back, I thought this is a year that Haynesville is kind of the team to beat in y'all's bracket. How quickly did y'all start to feel that? Or is that something y'all have thought about, that it was y'all's to go take if you played up to your ability? What's kind of the mentality and confidence level for y'all, and when did it start to feel that way for you?
Um, I've been feeling like that for a while, but as a team wise, after the loss of Oak Grove, we knew that I don't know, even if we played the best football we could ever play, I don't think we was gonna mess with Oak Grove. They was just, they wouldn't. I don't think it was fair at all. But we would have had another team. We would have blew them out because we was a good team. We was a good team last year. I think we're a better team this year. Me personally. Um, yeah, I think we're a better team this year.
What's been the big difference, you think? Y'all have been, most teams that have lined up across from y'all this year, y'all have blown them out and taken care of business, making plays in all three phases and really not leaving any doubts along the way. What do you feel like has been the biggest difference for you guys this year to take that next step to where you feel like y'all are that much better than a team last year that was a heck of a team?
I just feel like the chemistry was there last year. The chemistry been there since 9th grade, but I mean, this year it's just the eighth grade. Since eighth grade, I mean, the coaches coming into high school, the coaches were telling the class 25 team that, I mean, we went undefeated my junior high year, eighth grade year, and we knew our senior year it was gonna be up. Like we've been dreaming about this for a while. I swear, like it's been a long time ago. We've been talking about this, and the coaches, like I said, the coaches, they'll be like, "With this is gonna be a special class."
Y'all have had a great season. Your main side of the ball on defense, y'all have only allowed more than 20 points once all season early on to a team from out of state. Y'all allowed 20 last week. That's the most y'all had allowed to an in-state team along the way. Um, what has been working so well for y'all on that side of the ball to play that dominant of defensive football and to have some teams that are scoring points on some other folks not be able to move the ball up and down on y'all?
Um, our defense been good. Like we always have been known for defense. I mean, the offense it past few years been a little rocky, but I mean, our offense they can get it done too though. Cause I play both sides of the ball, so we all got some. We got some key players on offense like Isaiah Washington and more players. I mean, like defense, we got way more key players on defense, but I mean, we got a couple on defense that playing one side, but I mean, the defense always have been there though. Like I love the defense. The defense just, oh my goodness.
A lot of you guys that I know from that 25 senior class, I know y'all mainly from the defensive side. And when we kind of wrap up, I want to ask you more about y'all's group and trying to go out on the right foot. But you mentioned a guy right there from the 26 class, Isaiah Washington, who was the starting quarterback last year as a sophomore and now back obviously as a junior. And we talk about the defense holding teams down. Offense has been putting up some points, scored 52 last week against General Trask. What have you seen from Isaiah as he gets a little bit older and sort of what he's capable of and steps that he's taken, as well as some of you guys as weapons around him, some of the things that have worked well for y'all when y'all are able to have some of those big offensive games?
I always have been like since he came from junior high, I knew that he was gonna be special. I mean, I took it in my power to see that um tell him that everything gonna be everything. Like with him, like athletic wise, like he was gonna be some great. He's still progressing, like he's still learning now. I mean, I'm still learning, but he's still learning too. I mean, I'm gonna tell him my wisdom. He gonna tell me my wisdom. I mean, um, he's a good player. I mean, he been listen, like I said, since junior high. I give him some words and my knowledge, I try to put him on. I take him on a few visits and like this and that. I know he's gonna be special though. He's gonna be real special.
When you look at this game on Thursday, what do you feel like, or what are you guys talking about that y'all have to know to do well, that you feel like are going to be some kind of keys to this thing, some X factors that can kind of determine this, that if we say, as long as we do this or this, and this, that we feel really good about our chances of taking care of business? What would some of those areas of the game be that you feel like are going to be really critical?
Um, I think the offense gonna play a big part in this. The game Friday, I mean Thursday. Um, the offense gonna have to drive the ball, cause they got more good players on offense. I say so. Our defense gonna be our defense, man. But my offense gonna have to punch the ball in. We need to punch the ball in try to punch in every drive. Like,
And I told you I wanted to kind of, as we wrap up, talk some more about this senior class. Tell me some of these guys that you've been playing with. I mean, I'd say the last 4 years, but realistically, knowing you guys playing together y'all's whole lives thus far, y'all's group. Shout out some of your classmates, and what are you going to remember most about y'all's time together, and what was special about this class?
we got a lot of. I got a lot of names to name.
I
Uh,
know I'm putting you on the spot.
Jameer Williams. I mean, that's the other captain I was telling you about. Um, it's been a long way. Like, that's my bro. We tight. Um, like Logan Churches, Hunter LeBlanc, Byers Burns, Zacchaeus Fielding, Jaden Green. I mean, grew up. We all grew up together from knee high. I mean, it's gonna be wild though. I mean, we all got a brotherhood.
What would closing out this high school career with a state championship with those guys to lift that trophy again for this program that has so much great history to etch y'all's names in that book as state champions and bring another trophy back to Haynesville? What would that mean for your group in this 25 class?
It means everything. I mean, like I said, we've been dreaming about this since our eighth grade year. So it'll be even better if like last year, we went. We always dreamed to go, but um, we always know it would feel better to win it. Like I know it'd be a different feeling when we win it and hold the trophy up, like you said. Um, I'd be grateful when we go.
There you go. Again, he's senior linebacker and a guy that makes plays in all three phases for that Golden Tornado team. Senior Keizavion Woods, up there at Haynesville, the top seeded, undefeated Haynesville Golden Tornado, be back in New Orleans this week and playing for the Division IV non-select state championship. And for Louisiana versus all y'all, Jarrett Roser.